You're kidding me.
What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another session of the Final Fantasy X Pbirdman mod. And before we get into things, there's a quick misinterpretation that I want to clear up about bribing that I mentioned in the previous episode. So basically, long story short, I still did what I consider was optimal, but the information that I gave was a little bit misinterpreted. So Pbirdman would have already commented this information in the previous episode, but just in case you didn't see it, and so it's on the actual playlist, let me just run through the information that Pbirdman gave me from the game data. Basically, what it all boils down to is this. What I would say is, instead of focusing really heavily on the numbers, there's basically there's two ways that you can look at this. The first is just go by what you've always known from the guides. The number that's always given in the guides is 20 times maximum HP. In this situation, there's a 75% chance of your bribe being successful in the first place, and if it is successful, there is a fairly close to 100% chance that you will get the amount of items that you should be getting from that enemy. So if all of that is fine to you and you have the guild to do it, then you don't need to think too much more about it, just go with the 20 times. And of course this will matter more when you're bribing for things that have a lot of items. So let's say you want to bribe for chocobo wings, and there's 80 that could be gotten. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you only get, let's say, 40% of the 80, then you're going to be missing out on a lot of chocobo feathers, so it's not going to be a bribe that you really want to make. But if you're getting something where you only get 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, then the odds of you missing out on like a large number of those items is quite low. So my rule of thumb, having looked at all of this information, I asked Pbirdman, he said that if you're going for something that's quite low in number, so let's say I did the return spheres, then it's probably a good idea to just go with 10 times maximum HP. But if you're bribing for something that's much higher in the item count, so let's say chocobo wings, then it's probably safer to go with the 20 times. But for me, when it comes to bribing, before you do it, always have a file saved, especially if you're planning on spending a lot of money for the bribe. And if you get an amount of items that you're not happy with, then you can always just reset. So if you're low on gil like I was in the last session, and you're bribing for something that doesn't give a lot of that item, then go with 10 times and you'll save more gil for the same number of items. But if you've got a ton of gil anyway, you've got millions, and bribing, you just want to get it done as quickly and efficiently as possible, then 20 times is still probably the best benchmark for success. So I just wanted to clear that up, the fact that there's two different variables. One is the probability of actually getting the bribe, and the second is how many items are you actually getting from the bribe. So it's either 10 or 20, have a save beforehand, mess around with both, see what's working for you, and bribe accordingly. It's weird because like half of the enemies in here are also inside Sin too, and inside Sin it was relatively fairly easy. I thought like Behemoth King was quite tough, but these guys seem like a whole different step above. I mean, it's not hard enough where I feel like I have to say no, I need to go back and level up some more, but it's really like way harder than I thought it would be. He's really, I don't know how much he's play tested this himself. I think it's a next level sort of hardness. Okay, let's go again. See, I mean, 2 high potions at this stage is pants. Every battle's going to need a haster at this stage. He's got the death proof. Let's see. Okay. And they counter attack. Okay. But immune to armor break. Okay. Let's see if they can be slowed. He might get a double counter attack here and die. Both missed. Okay, fine. Let's see how much damage Flare is doing.
Let's end this.
That slowness. Look at that. Okay, that's good. That's a good chunk of damage. See, there's a chance that Oren doesn't survive another attack here, so that's why I'm a bit worried. Whoa. Missed. Okay. Oh, okay, it's a death attack, and that's why it said miss. But Oren's immune to death. So, I'm not sure. I don't think it countered Lulu's spell, by the way. I was thinking about that, and I don't think that happened. It's an important note. But as you can see, another very tough looking encounter. Let's see if we can zombie them. We can. Okay, well that's something. It'd be nice if it wasn't bloody immune to healing damage for a change. So you can zombify, but you can't even use your Phoenix Downs for it. So he's really tried to close that loophole, because obviously, you know, the zombie plus Phoenix Down trick is like one of the easiest, oldest tricks in the book, but not anymore. So I really need to find out if life is at least a way to do it. I mean, otherwise, what's the point of even getting zombie on an enemy? I mean, it's just you need to be able to do big damage with it. Otherwise, there's just not much point. Okay, it's just immune to life as well. And I feel like he's using this death attack too much. Thankfully, I've got one death-proof person. I mean, does that mean it's immune to, like... Just for the sake of it, just to see, I'm going to throw an X potion. It's immune to that too. So it's only like numerical damage? Because stuff like regen is just not going to be enough. If I get a game over, so be it. I'm still experimenting here. I need to fight pretty much every single boss, every single battle here, and get a game over, just to see what they're all about. But it's curious. I mean, just racking my brains here because zombie has been made useless here. So it's like, well, what do you want? Let's just see if a numerical damage kind of thing works here. You've got to give me something. Okay, fine. And it doesn't counter that. And... But it feels like stuff like Kieron R is probably the best chance that I got, and it's just using that attack way too frequently. So to be honest, I kind of feel like I'm not really ready here, even though I thought I was. You need like a lot of death protection. You need to be hitting harder. You need more agility. I don't know. It doesn't feel like I can really survive here. Varuna has a mega death attack. These guys have a death attack that they're using constantly. So, I don't know. I've not seen them use their claw attack in ages. I'm a bit baffed. Right, let's hit it with a Curago. Just gonna see how much regen does to it. Okay. Let's sentinel this so that these guys stop dying. But you see, like this kind of stuff, I think is wrong. Like if I have a death-proof armor, then I should be able to protect against this happening. That's kind of literally the point of stuff like Sentinel. So I don't like that at all. Pbirdman, if you're watching, I'll probably tell you this anyway, but I think this attack, I don't know how it's possible, but I think you should program it so that if someone has Sentinel, they can at least use Deathproof to try and protect their party from getting constantly hit with death. I think that's only fair. Because you can't reasonably expect the entire party to have death proof at this stage. That would take an extremely long time to farm. It's just not realistic at all. Not gonna happen. Okay. I think these guys are going to try and beat them with counter-attacks and just pure damage. Let's see if we can inflict any of these. Silence, which won't help me at all. Oh, blades. It can use blades. Okay, well, it's so rare that I don't think it really matters, to be honest. It's kind of pointless. Maybe when there's only one left, he uses it or something. Counter attack. There you go. Pff, only 1,000, but still. I just need to be 100% sure. I forgot if armor break worked or not. I don't think it does. Oh, it missed. Come on. And you still get counter attacked. The game double punishes you for it. What, haste on Lulu results in 2 turns? Oh, get out of here. Fuck right off. I'm not having that. Let's use some shadow gems to speed proceedings up, unless it's immune to that too, of course. Yeah. Fucker. Just be immune to everything, why don't you? You used to be able to petrify these things, but I barely have any petrified grenades left anyway. Let's see death susceptibility. Miss. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Anything to get rid of these bastards. There you go. Ugh. Really taking it out of me just to get through one battle here, and I'm dying more often than not. Level 3 Keysphere times 2. Well, that's a giant fucking bonus. So much so that I'm going straight back to the save sphere to cash those in. Fuck that. I'm not having that. Okay. If I'd have known I could have got those so easily, I wouldn't have used the sphere. Let me just see if that changes anything here. I think it might. Because I can break this lock now. Right? Yeah, I can break this lock now. Okay. So now I can safely head up towards Titus's grid. And then break this lock and move on from there. Lulu's going to need some agility fast because it looks like she could potentially be useful here. Because she has Lancet and she has the 27 MP flare, she could be very useful, but she's going to need a few of those agility boosts to get her to some sort of standard, otherwise it's going to be a big problem. Yeah, I think for Waka I'm going to move... Should I go down all the way to Cheer? Okay, fine, I will. The quicker I can get 5 cheers, I think the better it will be. I remember the first playthrough I ever did, I was in the Omega Ruins quite early as well, and I remember having to use my Aeons at the time to try and do some more damage, but 54 strength I don't think is really going to make much difference here. Yeah, I mean he's weaker than Orin, so... I don't know. Let's see. Sleep Buster. Oh, for God's sake, we can't hit the bloody thing. Literally, Orin came in and dealt the final blow the first time we met this thing. Alright, 2 hits in a row for Titus. There we go. Now we're talking. But he just wakes up way too fast. Nice, critical. Orin can't get hit in while it's asleep. I'm trying to like have it sleep so I can get the hit in, but... You basically need to like haste get every single battle to try and gain some sort of advantage from that. I'll just leave the guy alone, seriously. My god. It feels like it's going to be like a minor miracle to get to Ultima at this stage. And Ultima's going to be way out of my league by the looks of things. I can barely keep up with Azorus. That's the level we're at right now. He's just not attacking Waka, otherwise he would have got some counter attacks in, but there you go. Once Waka gets a few more strength nodes, it's going to really make a difference, but he's very weak right now. Where is he on the sphere grid? 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. A lot of 1 point here. Then again, fairly soon he's going to head over to Orin's grid where there's a few +4s, so maybe it's not so bad. More MP. to a nice 60 strength. I think again for him I'm just going to make sure he gets up to cheer as well, and then I can take him back and he can start to learn all that stuff. It's going to be a slog, my friends, but of the good kind, I think. The last time I felt this challenge in the Omega Ruins was when I was doing like really like high level no favorite stuff. Okay, new encounter. These guys have Berserk, so this could be a very dangerous encounter. Have to be very careful. I mean, based on how it's going so far, the odds of a game over feel like about 80% at the moment. I mean, the thing could just reply back with Poison Mist, like instantly, and fuck me up, but... Where shall I begin? I'm gonna Star Curtain first. I feel like Reflect is going to be an important tool against these guys. Because Riku's super quick anyway, I won't haste Riku. And we'll try and make do with these guys. See how we do. Right. Let's try for the armor break. Okay. I think these were immune to sensors again. I can't see if armor breaks worked. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these guys got a very powerful flare attack. So again, like almost boss battle-like preparations here. Right, let's find out if it worked. It did. Okay, that's good. 4,600, very nice, thank you very much. Sheesh. Yeah, okay. Berserk is extremely dangerous. Losing control is always dangerous in this game. And bye-bye. Excellent, okay. Good. So that's not too bad. As long as the armor break hits, and it doesn't have a stupid, like, mega resistance to it, that's pretty good. Gonna keep Titus in the game here. Ah, but he's been berserked. Shit. You know what? But then again, it's gonna reply with Poison Mist. But Poison Mist has to happen at some point, right? I mean, I can't avoid it forever, so maybe it's not the worst idea in the world. Okay. That's a terrible steal. Okay. How did that work? It did like a drain from 2 characters or something? Okay. I'm gonna heal Titus' Berserk at the moment. Yes, alright, good. This guy... Ah, didn't work this time. Alright, here we go. Boom. I have to keep trying to armor break here because it's the only realistic way you're going to be able to take this thing down. Nah, but it's got good resistance. This one, I mean, this is when it gets really dangerous. The magic defense seemed high as well because the flare only did about 2,700 damage, so that's also risky. Gonna wait. Demi's fine. Just don't want to trigger that poison mist if I can help it. Let's see how much damage her flare does. Be good to know. Okay, 4,300 is pretty good. But it's going to cost her 50 MP every time to be able to do that. Just going extra slow and extra careful here. Let's try and give everyone a turn here. Okay, here we go. Nice one, Yuna. Oh dear. Oh, perfect. Now. I want to try a silence buster on these things. I think you used to be able to silence them before. There's a chance, but it seems very slim. Fair. Just want to see what Poison Fangs do against these guys. Okay, and it's dead. Now. Now. Alright, good.
Let's end this.
Let's have ourselves a flare. Then again, Riku's got to be on the front line for that because that poison mist is just no joke. Let's see what we can steal. Stamina spring. Every one of these encounters is a mini boss battle. 7,200, beautiful. And are they enough as a team to take it down? Excellent, okay. That's a good sign. Okay, that's more like it. 10,600. I've been kind of shitting myself too much to try and even bother switching to Tidus's Ascalon and that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm not even ready for that. Got to inch out every little piece of the sphere grid. Ah, shit, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh wait, no I didn't, sorry. Okay, let's keep going. At least we're encountering new enemies every time. Okay, Demonoliths. At least they're extremely slow. That's a good sign. Now with these guys I used to use shadow gems in order to really lower their HP. Let's see. Yeah, because they have like 45,000 each. That used to be the amount. Let's see if it's the same. I think that's more than enough, but yeah, 45,000, okay. Uses breath, yeah. Okay, that's the only scan note that we have. Of course, got to haste myself up. I think Shadow Gem's going to be the order of day here. I'm not going to mess around with them too much. Because I think I remember them counter-attacking with Pharaoh's Curse and stuff like that. It's really nasty. But in the name of showing you guys, let's see if we can eject to them first. Or should we? I'm going to go with Armor Break first. Hold on. 6,600. Okay, it replies back with that. It's not the end of the world. You can see that insane HP. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Let's try and give some other characters some turns as well here. Just got to be wary of breath. Stoneproof. There we go. I seem to remember these guys giving back pretty much as much MP as you could ever want as well, so Lulu can benefit from that. Right. Yeah, excellent. Okay, if only or a new Lancet. Let's go for another armor break. We'll just have to give the guy ethers as needed. Kimahi. Is there anyone left? I think Waka haven't got a hit. And hopefully Oren can finish it off, but let's double check. Yeah, okay, good. At least they don't seem to have a super armor break protection either, like resistance, sorry. There you go. Okay, we're starting to knock some enemies down here, but the ones that game overed me the first time, they feel like they probably could next time as well. So we'll have to see. Is that a 4 slot? If it's a 4 slot, that's always good. Could be. Oh, it's a ward. Come on, man. Demonolith shouldn't drop wards. Some BS. Lulu going to be getting some serious agility soon. That's going to be so good. She needs it so badly. I'm even considering moving Oren there just so he gets some as well. But he'll get some on Titus' grid too. Waka can use haste as well now, that's nice. Okay, making some progress here. Let's keep going. The more battles I win, the more obviously nervous I get about a potential game over. Just would not want it to happen. With Slice and Dice, do I end up wasting turns on the chest. I think I do. Even though it dies on like the first hit, you still waste hits on it. Unfortunately, we'll just get walk it in. Not going to take no risks with mimics at the moment. I'm only going to fight mimics when it's time to, like, if I need to get some gil. Okay, I'm not going to screw around here. Hopefully this is enough. It's not enough, I don't think. It's about 6,700 damage plus what Waka did. Yeah, that's not enough. This might be enough though. Nope. But I'm liking the modding so far. Like what I've seen here has been pretty intense. I mean, I think Varun has felt a bit crazy so far, like with Mega Death and stuff, like the uncharged emblem of Chaos or Cosmos or whatever it was, and then also the hit and run that does collectively about 18,000 damage to everyone. I think that's a bit much, but aside from that, I think most of what I've seen has been fairly okay. I need like one final blow against this stupid thing. There you go. Thank you. That's such a waste of an item. The auto-med AI is a little bit strange, I have to say. Okay. Soldiering on here. It's the most progress we've made. I think it's been like 3 attempts now. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think this is... Wow, they're slow as fuck. That's really good. We're going to have to make the best of that. I think this is going to be full on, like, 5 times cheer and all that sort of shit. I think I'll get Waka in early here. Let's see if Dark Buster is a thing. These guys counter-attacked, didn't they? Didn't. Okay, that's good. I don't think it said immune to Dark Buster, but it didn't work either, so it's not good. Armor break. That worked. Delayed Buster. Immune to that. Power break. Immune to that. Alright, we're going to feel the pain in a minute. I'm hoping at least 2 of these guys survive. I went a bit attacking here. Oh god. Oof. So again, death here. Lights out. Okay, not too bad. I think I'm just going to go for it here. Just work fast. They had about 42,000 HP, didn't they? 46. Okay, that's good. Let's finish it off. Thankfully, they're super slow, so that's good. Ah, didn't work this time. But you can see Oren's HP is starting to run low already. I think these guys give decent AP, so I'm going to try and make sure everybody gets a turn. Now? Nope, didn't work. Let's see how their magic defense is. Not bad at all in terms of the damage we did, that's good. Right, let's toss our first ether of the sesh. Ugh. Look at that dark proof. Beautiful. We cover a lot of bases in terms of our weapons and armor at the moment, which is good to see. Cool. I think, is that the first quad 9 that we've seen? Wow. This is what I like to see. Starting to feel better about this session now. Look at that, death proof. Not having it. Oh, but he got cursed, which is interesting. Farewell. See you later. Okay, and some level 2s. Right, it's resource intensive, but we're making progress, which is good to see. That's the way I was going, right? Yeah. Got a couple of MP nodes coming up as well, which is nice. Okay, everyone making waves here. Nice. Defense goes over 50 as well for her. So far, aside from MP, I don't think we've got any major issues, but we'll see. I think I maybe only need to face 4 or 5 more encounters, and I can make it to Ultima, maybe 6, 7 tops. That's a good steal. Nope. Nope. He can use Osmos, so... Ah, that time it didn't work. Critical as a bastard. Just so slow again. It's 2 turns in a row. I think I'm going to Poison Fang here. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. This thing is just like slippery. It's just the best way to describe this fiend. It's a slippery bastard. Keep Teeds alive. Get it. Nice. Diligently using them echo screens. Oh, just too many criticals, man. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Headed into uncharted territory in this run. Strength. 1 point is 1 point, man. 45. Still quite a long way behind, but he'll get there. This guy, we don't have too much choice. We still have to. We have to just go through this process. At least Walker's a little bit stronger now. See that even though these two are in haste, they've got his next turn so quick. Speedy. This little shit just won't die as well. Die. So if it... Yeah, Tyus has missed every single time. It's mad. It's madness. Still doesn't die. Unreal. He's like worn me down. I'm pretty sure this Poison Fang will kill it, but just to be absolutely sure, I brought Orin in. I don't want to use Lulu's Flare for like easy enemies like this. MP's going to be hard to come by. I'm going to start using Lulu to heal more because she's got Lancet, so... Okay, let's keep going. We're not ready for this glyph yet, from what I remember. Yeah. Okay. Okay, rematch with Varuna. This time I've got death proof, so hopefully I'll be prepared. I've just got to be very, very diligent for these first 5 hasted turns. I've just got to be extremely careful. Let's get him with a Dispel straight away. See if we can do it. Okay, good. A little bit of haste of my own. Now... let's give the low HP crew some Runa Curtain. This is a full-on like boss battle, man. Look at that, straight in with Mega Death. That's mad. It's madness. We're just really lucky that Orin's just not going to have that at all. Orin says no. Orin says, I don't play that shit. That's more like it. Okay. I'm probably going to use a Reflect on Orin. Orin might have to solo this with his death proofness. Nah, he's going to have to use Chocobo Feathers though from now on. It's worth a shot. gonna really just give Orin the best chance here. X potion. Rare usage, but I want to make sure I take this Varuna out. I did say I could solo it with Orin, but this is of course the biggest problem. I still think hit and run is utterly ridiculous in its strength. And oh, that's delay. You see, Orin's been hasted. But look at this, there's like 4 turns of delay? What? That's what I mean, it's a very strange move, I have to say. Use... It's got a very, very strong delay. I think to be like absolutely... I don't think it's going to use hit and run twice in a row. So, I'm going to do that. Oh, he survived that, that's big. It's been hit, but look at that delay, the delay is monstrous. Let's see if Shadow Gems work against this guy. Nope. Okay, what about delay? I think in case of another hit and run, I'm gonna... What did I mix together? 2 star curtains? Yeah, mixing together a hyper novel here. Here we go. Yeah, Varuna is an absolute beast. All it takes is for 2 hit and runs back to back and you've lost, so that's why it's such a huge problem. Yeah, see, I think hit and run is where Varuna takes it too far. And then it says 1,600 times 6 is... Oof. But again, because of the delay, I just won't get turns, so... I'm considering fleeing this one just to say to Pbirdman, this is what's happening, is this how you want to play it? Because I don't think I can make enough progress in this situation like that. But I'll hang in there for a little longer. Too much, you see, too much Megadeth as well. Okay, at least one died this time. Props to Tidus for surviving these, this onslaught here, I gotta say. Just as a bit of extra damage support here, I'm gonna try and get some extra in. That's good.
Is it just me, or does he look grumpy?
Super grumps. Survive that, Lulu. Yeah. Okay, good. Really doing my best to whittle away some damage here, but it's really hard work against this guy. And you've got the constant threat of Mega Death and hit and run. At least I gain an extra turn here. That's not so bad. Okay, there we go. There's that. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to recast haste, so that's a bonus. Now we need to really get some damage in, I think. Otherwise, we're not going to make it out of this. There we go. Okay. Again, Orange survives this. Okay. Whoa, everyone survived. Hell of a battle, this. But I think I'm close. I might try and see if I can get everyone some turns here, because it's one of the highest AP battles of anyone. Let's see how much it's got left. 17,000, okay. Got to stay on our toes here. Gonna throw in another flare here. How close? Okay. Now, all we need is to survive another turn here. Thankfully, it's got so many moves that there isn't a super high chance of it using two like horrible ones back to back. That's like a massive help. Only 1 MP? Oh, I hate it when the game does that. This thing's literally a magician. That's all it does. It just uses magic. Look at that. Let's finish this. Oh, this was really dangerous, this battle, seriously.
Farewell.
Oh, imagine capturing 10 of these. Yeesh. 19,500. Nice. Only 1 mana sphere as a reward for that, though. Thank you. By the way, I don't know why those chests were there. Weren't they all supposed to disappear after I messed up? Even more strength for Kimari, that's good. I think he's overtaken Waka again. Oh, she's almost at that agility. Should be able to get a +6 or a +5 in next to no time, so that's good. More MP. More HP. I'm annoyed that the Varuna only gave 1. I guess maybe it was always like that. I don't think that's something Pbirdman changed, but still. 52 agility. Wow, she's way ahead. I need to fight something that I can lance at nicely soon. Good old Zorus. I think I'm just going to use... I'm probably going to use Ejector Shot this time, unless Ties connects. Yeah, I'm just going to use... Get out of here. You little shit. Ain't got no time for you. Now, here I'm inclined to use a save state because I don't even know why I've still got these, but... So let me just open one up and see what's going to happen. Oh, okay, for some reason they've reset here. I think that's a bit of a bug. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, well, I got one extra defending bracer. It's not the end of the world. But I'm going to steal and flee from this.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I want to make progress here. I think both sides lead to the same thing. I forget if there was a right or wrong. Okay, these guys again. Now, I'm trying to remember what I did. You could zombie them, but then you couldn't really do great damage, so... These are the ones that had the annoying counter-attack. That they go hits for 3,000. I think they don't counter magic, so it's an important thing to note. I don't have a huge number of Chocobo wings, so I'd rather not use them. Okay. I think you used to be able to slow these guys. I might have tried this one already in the session, but I've forgotten at this point. I hate double misses. I'm going to use the healing water anyway. They're easier to get than X potions. Oof. Even Lulu takes 5,500 from that. I mean, when they're tough like this and they have the counter attack, it's a bad combo. This time I'm kind of forced to use the X potion here. Because the healing water will kill Oren, obviously. But that's... But I put Oren back in case that move happened and it hit Oren, but... Okay, just picking on Lulu, thank you. I can't really find a shortcut way through this battle. Just use your normal attack, damn it. There you go. Thank you. That's better. Oren's gonna die from the counter, but just for the damage. You know. Oof, that's really not good. I'm just gonna try and slap one of them out. See if I can. Maybe I can finish it off. Wow. Yeah, good job, Bahamut. Thanks. Take this damn thing out. It's still alive. I was banking on it. There you go, that's a free move. Yeah, it's worked every time it's hit Lulu. Let me try Candle of Life against these guys. I'm curious how long that takes. There's got to be something to speed this up, to make it a bit easier. Immune? Why won't you guys die?
Some of this?
Immune to provoke, immune to everything. Just Lulu every bloody time. Wow. I think that would have been a game over actually, if that death had hit. Yeah, I think without like zombifying them it's quite miserable. I think Lulu's hit it with Flare 3 times. And it's not made any difference at all. So fine, because since Oren decided not to die here, I'm just gonna heal him properly. Screw it. There you go. That's nice. That's what I want to see. Now he'll die from the counter, but you can't die if there's no counter. Just trying to find ways to do quicker damage against this thing. 0, of course. Let me try a Lancet to try and get some MP back if I can. Okay, well that's something. It's looking like zombie attacks like probably the only shot that I have at this. To do it without wasting a huge amount of MP. Yeah, so I feel like the healing spring thing worked pretty well against these guys. Just let it wear itself down. It's got a pretty high death percentage, for sure. Actually, one thing I should try is petrify grenades. Actually, I used to be able to petrify them, but I did the whole thing where I just assumed that Pbirdman left that option out, which is probably like 90% the case, but I think it's worth investigating because you can still petrify grenades fairly easily here. It'd be funny if I petrified it first time. Like I would have waited for nothing. Okay, it's not immune, but it does have better resistance. Let's see just how good. I mean, good enough looks like the answer at the moment, but even if I need to toss 3 or 4, I think that's still pretty good. So death worked last time as well, by the way, but I don't have death strike. I do have stone strike. Yeah, these things are looking like a bit of a bastard to beat, but we're getting there. I mean, this regen's doing more damage than I ever could. What was I doing? I lost track. Petrify grenade. It's been a grueling session. Yeah, it seems to have plenty of resistance. It's annoying because it teases you with the fact that it's not immune, but nope. Try one last time, then I'll probably give up. Yeah, screw it. It's got a lot of HP as well. It's been getting so much damage. It must be around the 25,000 mark. Let's see if we can threaten it.
You don't want to move.
That's interesting. Is it taking more damage? It is, right? That's nice. All costing MP here, but it's good to know. Still threatened, by the way. just will not die. Just decided not to die today. Unbelievable. Fucking die. Tires didn't get to benefit. Perfect. But not too far away from Ultima now. In fact, we're literally right there. Okay. I might need to get into one more encounter, so I'm not gonna relax just yet. Okay. Okay, so I consider myself having made it at this point. So what I would do is, so that I don't lose everything that I've got so far, I'll put my no encounters on and I'll go back to the save sphere and I will save, and then at the next session I will start back exactly where I am right now and we'll take on Ultima Weapon for the first time. Probably fail and probably be at a stage where it's like not gonna happen, but we'll have to see. Anything can happen, you never know. I might figure out a way. Kimari's on a good enough grid anyway, he doesn't need to do anything, I think. Okay, so yes, I will head to the save sphere and I'll rejoin you guys here in the next session. What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy X, the Pbirdman mod. And this is an exciting session, because hopefully we will be taking on Ultima Weapon for the first time. And Ultima plus Omega are probably two of the bosses that I'm looking most forward to in this post-game. Because Ultima Weapon was pretty easy. I mean, if you could hold your own in the Omega Ruins without too much difficulty, Ultima was quite the pushover. And Omega was definitely a challenging boss for like lower, like early post-game, but ultimately, like once you really sort of got into the business end of the post-game, it was kind of forgotten and it wasn't that difficult. But I'm pretty sure things are going to be different this time around. So what I did in the last session was to basically make a run for it to Ultima, just to see what would happen, could I survive. Got a few game overs against some unexpectedly difficult encounters, and I made it in the end. And basically what I'm going to do is keep my no encounters equipment here and run back to where the Ultima meeting is. So I will try to fight Ultima Weapon, and if I can win then that's great, but if I've had a few attempts and it's looking like a different tier of difficulty, so it's going to look like I'm going to need like more HP, I'm going to need like auto haste, I'm going to need like 100, 150 strength, that sort of thing to do it, then of course I have to give up on Ultima Weapon. Then I will probably spend a little bit more time running around in the Omega Ruins fighting some of the enemies I haven't yet encountered. So we have Master Curls that we haven't encountered, we have Master Tumbries we haven't encountered, we have the two Halmers that we haven't encountered. So there's at least like 3 or 4 different encounters. I need to get my revenge on the Puro Burrows or whatever they're called. So there's a few encounters I need to either meet or have a rematch with. So this is going to be another session that's pretty much going to be exclusively in the Omega Ruins, and we will see how we do. So I think at this stage, I think Ultima and Omega specifically, especially because I'm in the testing phase, is a place that I think save states are a good idea. So I'll probably have a save state right before the Ultima battle, so that every single time I want a repeat attempt, I won't have to spend a few minutes like running to it and setting things up again. Of course, when you're playing through, because it's the emulated version, you can use save states at your own discretion. I mean, it's another one of those things where it's like a borderline cheat to use it at certain times, but it's your call, man. Save states will save you from losing potentially major progress. And obviously, a lot of people watching this, you know, they've got busy lives, man. You know, you're in education, or you've got a job, or you've got a family. not everyone's got time to throw away 2 hours worth of progress in the Omega Ruins just because they didn't want to use a save state. So that's totally up to you. But I try to use them very minimally so that my game overs are real game overs, and it's not like a, you know, I'm not going to avoid the game overs too much just because I don't want to lose progress. For me, it's a different situation. The game overs are all a part of the content and a part of the testing as well, and you guys need to see it. So that's the deal. Okay, I'm going to need a few minutes here to set up. Now, the reason why Ultima and Omega are difficult bosses is because they combine both statuses and physical. So you can't really have a situation where you're purely just like tanking or you're purely protecting against statuses. You kind of need both. Now, because stuff like petrification is just stuff that you just cannot, there's no two ways about it, you need petrification protection, I'm going to go with my current armors first. So I'll go with all of these. I mean, I think it had Confuse and it had Break in the original. So at least Riku seems very well protected. And from there on, we'll just have to see what we can do with the rest of the crew. I need to set this one up as well. I should make this like a first strike and maybe find one more thing like an alchemy as well. And this is close to like an ultimate low-level weapon as well. Because Kimura is getting stronger now. He's starting to come back into it, so he could become a much more useful party member once again. It could happen. So yeah, just going to go with petrification protection as like the most important thing right now, and we'll just we'll see how we do. Overdrive. Ah, shit. It would have been nice if he had overdrive, but he'll get one very soon. Gonna keep everyone on Comrade. I don't know why Waka was on Daredevil. That must have been a specific situation. Right, so I'm gonna put a save state in now, and then go for Ultima for the first time and see what's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. If there's an encounter, obviously I'll have to flee first. There probably will be. Unless I can nab a steal. But I think these guys counter like everything, so screw it. I'm not going to mess around here. Can't bother.
I'll be right back.
Alright, here we go. Dun, dun, dun.
You're kidding.
Okay. Here we go. Now, you used to be able to steal, oh shit, what was it, Daughter Tomorrow, I think, from these guys. But before we do anything, I think I will go for the Hyper Null first. As always, got to tank up first.
Okay, you asked for it.
She's really busting out the quotes in the Omega Ruins. And now we'll look into some stamina tablets. So as always, the first port of call is, can we survive? Can it be done? But this is about as good a start as I could have hoped for. I mean, if despite all of this I'm getting wiped out on the first turn, that's a surefire sign that I'm probably not ready anyway. But 5 times cheer, 5 times focus, and double HP for everybody. I think that's a pretty solid start. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 3,600. Okay, alright. I think Auron has a dark-proof armor, and so does Tidus. Excellent. Okay, that's good. Let's steal to see what we can get. Okay, steal Daughter Tomorrow times 10. That's an important steal. 4,000 range. That's pretty good. I'm just going to use healing waters at this stage. It's just easier. He does have quick hit, which is important. But I'm going to try and steal a little bit more at this early stage. Daughter Tomorrow is an important steal. Nah. Calamity. Oh, this is the one that Mindy uses. This is all the statuses. Including Curse, which is never fun. But at least it's no damage, so that's not so bad. Oh, come on. Ah, Power Break as well. Shit. It's not good. Oh, it gives me all 4 breaks. Sheesh. So again, thank God I taught this guy Dispel. And at least Auron's not missing. That's an important thing as well. Let's see to what extent we can survive without Shell. Okay. That's not bad. I really would like a steal, man. Come on. What else you got? Holy. Ooh. This could be quad 9. I doubt 7,100 is going to be enough. Okay. See, that's trouble because, again, that means that we can't buff properly. Let's get the haste back. I mean, at least we're chipping away at some damage, that's not too bad. Oh, it berserked itself. That's interesting. Okay. At least in haste I'm getting plenty of turns as well, that's not too bad. The only thing I'm wondering is, in Berserk, does it change its own attack pattern? Like, if it does identical attacks but it only has Berserk, then obviously that's not good. In any case, I can't risk that, so... let's try an armor break. It's not going to work, but... it's always good to confirm. And I still don't have a second steal. Okay. It would be interesting to know if Shell is going to be enough to bring Holy down to size. Now this could hurt. Okay. It hurt, but it was manageable. And haste has been dispelled, I think. So it's going to be very resource intensive, but we're staying in the game for now. And to be honest, I still like that second steal. Another question is obviously, does it have a way to heal itself? Oh, there we go. That's 30. Good. Oof. Keep attacking with Orin. Just going to use all the remedies here. Honestly, I don't feel like turn for turn, Slice and Dice is going to do a huge amount here. Yeah, I think Haste missed her. Let me try a Sentinel here from Orin. Okay. Stoneproof. Excellent. Good. Let's give Tidus some MP back. We're not using... We're using Hasker, so I'm just thinking, like, for stuff like Holy, we could have 3 times Reflect, and we'd be completely safe against that, so I wonder if it's worth experimenting with that idea. But then again, we'd have to Dispel now and then. We'll just see how it goes. I think if Holy is the only move here that can take us out in one hit no matter what we got, then I think it might be worth it. Only 2,000, okay, that's not bad. Let's see if it's got any statuses attached. Does not, that's good. So remember, with Reflect, you're reflecting back Break and Holy as well. So that's all good. For now, I might even forego Haste. Fast Flare, haha, what a bastard. But, boom. Yeah, take some of that. I like that though, Fast Flare. That is smart. Yeah, I think Reflect is working well for me. I've got enough agility that other than Orin I can keep up, so it's not too bad. Ooh. And Riku can just use Chocobo Feathers when she gets the chance. Tidus' shell has run out, but at this stage, if it's reflected, I don't think it matters very much. I don't know if it's a fixed order. I think Omega Weapon used to be a fixed order. These guys tend to have a fixed order sort of AI, but can't confirm just yet. But we're doing well. Yeah, I don't think it's a fixed order. Well, I think it's a fixed order, but there's certain variants within that order that it could be. Oh, Reflect wears off after a certain amount of time, I guess. I don't remember that. I think that's got to be a new thing for the mod, surely. So Auto Reflect becomes a much more interesting ability on your armor. Oof. Just about. Got to keep the pressure up with the damage here. Yeah, his reflector's gone as well. So it wears off fairly quick. Quicker than I would have thought. This is the first like longish battle where I've wanted to use reflect. So. Spell. So Calamity doesn't reflect, as you saw. But a lot of Star Curtain's going to go here. But if it means I can keep my characters with their double HP without having to worry too much, I think that's good. Gonna use a Chocobo Wing here to restore a little bit of balance. Worst comes to worst, I'll farm some more before Omega. It's not the end of the world. I don't know how much HP this thing has. It used to have 70,000 or something like that. Okay, everyone's reflected. Go for a steal again. You never know. Here it is. Boing. I love it when that happens. And that. We're doing some good damage here. Berserk seems to be quite a slow turn. I always get a lot of turns after Berserk is used. Orange is going critical like mad. Damn. Okay, everyone's still got Reflect, right? Okay. I'm feeling pretty good so far. It's just one of these battles where you have to constantly keep an eye on whether you've got Reflect or not. I mean, Holy has only happened once so far in this battle, but still, it's too dangerous to ignore. And have they all lost Reflect now? No, okay. It's become like the most important status to have. They're not too difficult to steal, so I don't mind using up a lot of them here. I think I might have to do the same thing for Omega as well. I might even need to make some like auto-reflect armors or something. Specifically for that battle. Let's get that turn back. Okay. Yeah, Reflector's gone. Surprised at how slow the overdrive has gone up. I guess because everyone's on double HP, it's harder to charge it up. But at the moment, unless like a surprise is sprung, it feels like a matter of time. But we've seen weird shit happen before. I've literally, in a mod where I've seen Seymour Omnis use Zanmato, I feel like anything's possible. So you can't like rest on your laurels here. Okay, Calamity's always hitting times for some reason. but that's okay. Again, taking no chances here with the reflect. But you can see once you throw auto haste into the mix, everything's just going to get so much easier. It's probably one of the final like major bosses where not having auto haste is probably still fine. She felt the full force of that. Remember, she doesn't have 5 times focus and cheer, but she's managing. Okay. Should I go for the steal? Yeah. There you go. Okay. Here we go. First holy, well, second holy. Boom. Something tells me it might heal from holy. Yeah. It might have been like that in the original, that's why I remember that, but that's okay. I mean, better that than me dying as a result. I can wipe away that healing pretty quick. I just don't trust the fact that it's not going to do quad 9 even with shell, so I'm not taking any risks on that. Now, I'm thinking, should I bring Walker into the mix instead? But Walker doesn't have a use, so he would have been like an extra bit of damage output, but I'll make do without. I don't think I can realistically expect any more steals here. I mean, I think I made 4 steals so far. There you go. The luck kicked in straight away. Berserk. Let's remedy that. Okay. Okay, everyone's still got reflect, that's good. Gonna haste Orin back up again. At least items don't seem to be missing, so like for protect and haste and all that stuff. I can't remember it missing, maybe it has in the past, but I can't remember it. Okay. Grinding it down here. But again, it's all about coming in prepared. You've got loads of healing waters, you've got armors to protect from like stoneproof, you've got enough star curtains, you've got stamina tablets, you've got all of that stuff, then you have a pretty good shot. I'm probably gonna customize some kind of mighty G here. I've got 40 Daughter Tomorrows. That means I've only made 3 steals, not 4. Right, let's get some Mighty G. Look at that, it took so little damage. That's what I like to see. So we're gonna make a push here. Up the luck. Now, the reflect was gone, by the way. That was lucky. Yeah, I think everyone's lost their reflect now. Fine. Just look at that Riku agility though. It's really coming through. Speedy. AF. Ooh, okay. I was not expecting that. I think Auron's haste has run out. I don't know why. I guess Break somehow did that, even though he wasn't petrified. That's a shame. Just to be safe. I feel like surely we can't be too far off at this stage. Confuse. Confuse yourself. It's the first time we've seen it. But it's another one of those things you kind of have to cater for, because you could be in a difficult situation this battle and that one confuse could be what tips you over and gets you a game over. So have to stay on top of it. Get the haste back. Auron must have had about 5 critical hits so far. But that luck's definitely working, by the way. Just got to continue to be wary of that potential, like, unexpected move that could happen at any time. So he could die and use a meteor or some shit like that. Okay. Oh my god. Damn. That was a lucky steal. That was lucky AF. For a second I thought it died. Must be getting close now. Okay. For now, this is definitely the best setup that I have. Okay, regen's gone from Riku. Oh, nice. He gave it the quote as well. We got it. Ends with the Ultima. Okay. Let's see. I was kind of prepared for this. I think Auron still has Shell, so hopefully we survive this. Otherwise, you have to beat with an Aeon or something. There we go. I was ready for you. Ultima Weapon, first try. That's what I like to see. Level 3 Key Sphere and a Mythical Ring. Wait a minute.
That was not Omega. Just a shadow born from Omega's wrath.
What, so the main man's still around?
Come on out, Omega!
When we meet, I will send it.
You do that, Yuna, just like you did with Seymour. Oh, wait. Okay, so I got a Mythical Ring. for my troubles. I think that's the second one she has. Oh man. Well, at least this one has all the slots. I can, I guess, maybe use them quite, like, a little bit differently. So give this like an MP plus 30 or something. And just use this as my like background healing sort of thing. Ooh, okay, so that was good. At least I should have more than enough level 3 key spheres to last me here. That's a good sign. I'm happy with that. That is a relief.